All right, everybody, welcome to the Brewery special of a stream here at the Critical Force headquarters. So, what we have in store today? We had been talking and teasing you guys about the new upcoming deathmatch map Brewery for quite some time now. And maybe you have seen some sneak peeks of it already, but now, today, to properly showcase you the map, we are going to have a special developers versus influencers showcase match. And we are going to properly show you the ins and outs of the Brewery map. Also, today here we have the lead designer of the Brewery map for you guys to answer your questions about the map or about game development, critical ops overall. So prepare for that. That will be after the games. We will have this very exciting best of three match where we will see who are the champions of this new and upcoming deathmatch only map. Something that we have never seen before. We have once played against big players in a diffuse setting, but this is the first time that we are going to go heads on in a deathmatch setting. But right now, we also have on top of the usual faces and the lead designer some other Critical Force developers. So I'm going to give all of these guys a turn in introducing themselves and what do they do in here. So starting with...
Hi guys, I'm Confused Possum. I'm the associate producer for Critical Ops. Really excited to be here. It's my first time in a stream. Yikes.
Hey guys, my name is Igor. Just like Salla, it's my first time on the stream. So go easy on me, please. And it's really nice to be here.
What do you do?
I do quality assurance or game testing.
Well, I have my own microphone here, so I can probably speak, but I will pass this on. So, hello you guys, my name is Nicky, you know me as Nigel in Discord and whatever. And I've been making the Brewery map so far, so I'm really looking forward to playing some Brewery matches with, not just Influence, but at some point with you guys also. So, nice to meet you, and next one.
Hello everyone, my name is Eero. I'm a junior designer at Cops, and I've been working with Nikki here with the brewery and what we have stored for you on the future. So also my first stream, so very excited to be here.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys. So we have many new faces over here, and also some familiar ones, and also the most familiar faces that we will have in here waiting for you are of course the influencers. So who do we have against us today? We will have Kinga, Joker, Illshots, Turtle Nuggets, Grey Fox and Ulsama. So we're going to have some pretty tough opponents. Nikki, how are you feeling about it?
Not good at all. Of course, I try to think that I'm okay at, developing stuff, but playing the game, not so much. But I think I will get wrecked.
Oh, even though you made the map?
Yeah. Of course, I know the ins and outs, but I don't think it will help versus the skill of all the other players. So.
We'll just have to see if the tactics that you have in your sleeve will help us in some way.
I hope so.
Alright, but we are getting everything ready and set up in here still until we get to start the first match. But as a reminder for you guys, you can check out all of the influencer guest streams. Some of them are streaming right now. And you can ask questions even in there from the influencers. They will also do some giveaways. So once again, Kinga, Joka, Grey Fox, Ultima, Illshots, those are the guys that you need to look out for. And also you can ask questions in our chat too. So we have a chat moderator right now going through all of your messages, and they will most likely write down some, and we have quite a lineup of experts to answer everything that you need to know. And of course, like later in the day and later in the stream, we will have the official Q&A ready for you guys. But what do you say? Are we ready to get our butts kicked?
Oh yes.
No.
I'm afraid I am sort of ready.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright, so let's start getting into the games. I'm just gonna hop here out of the picture and let's see. So, has somebody put the code ready for us?
Yes.
Awesome.
I killed Grey Fox. I'm happy now. Please.
Should we all go to the same side, by the way?
No, I think we'll just have to wait until everybody's in the game.
It's really hard to resist.
And then we can...
Yeah, I'm expecting.
It's me.
No. You mean the one in terrorist? I have no idea.
Boy. Boy. Oh boy.
Oh! Lag?
Oh, no.
No.
I got disconnected.
Oh, me too. People are
Okay,
standing
but
No.
we're slowly starting getting into the games here. Let's see how it will turn out. First disconnections, but that doesn't matter because we can get right into the next one. But in the meanwhile, let's see, what do you guys have to ask from us?
Let's see.
So those of you who are just joining us in here, this is the Brewery Showcase stream, hosted officially by Critical Force. So Critical Ops has finally got its first deathmatch only map. And today we're going to showcase it by playing developers versus influencers. And here you can see the lineup of developers going against the influencers today. And who are those influencers, you might ask? So today here we have Kinga, Joker, Illshots, Turtle Nuggets, Grey Fox and Ulsama, who are going to play with us, or more accordingly against us, in hopes of beating us one day. Maybe today will be the day. Have you guys set up another room?
I'm currently trying. Let's see. Not yet. We're having some slight technical issues here. Yeah.
I mean, this is so, how would I best put it? Exclusive. Since we are going with a kind of bare bones alpha version, since the map isn't really out there yet, we're just going to tease you guys by showcasing it kind of early, so there are some hiccups that we have to go through, but once we get over them, we get to the goodness.
Definitely. And that's the whole danger of having like these super sneak peeky stuff. Stuff can break.
So do they have any questions?
Yeah, maybe we can.
Does the community have any questions to any of us?
I'm just gonna open the chat and check.
Also, we haven't introduced my partner.
Partner
there
in crime.
corner, so we should get a microphone.
Ooh, you're gonna need to move. And that sounds way too bothersome for me. Because I don't really want to get close to you guys. You smell like loss.
Says
I'll
you.
show you.
Hi, I'm Trinocle or JJ as I'm known around here, and I'm the other QA guy. Also the older QA guy. So, behave yourself over there.
Hey, answer me. How much have you tested Brewery?
Not enough.
Oh no.
You could rather ask how many times have I played the tutorial. And that's too often.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to mention because the brewery is based on the tutorial. That's been a question that I've seen coming by a couple of times now. So the brewery shares the same theme of the tutorial, and so we had to make some changes to the tutorial as well, and hence that's why Trinical said that he was also testing the tutorial map as well as brewery, of course.
Yeah, so the reason why Brewery is actually here is because after we launched and put the tutorial level in the game, there were multiple, like hundreds of requests coming to us every day for us to make an actual playable level out of the tutorial level. And that's what we did.
Yes.
Yes, we're done.
I think there's a room up now.
Alright, do you guys have your room?
I think so. Let's see.
It's the same code.
Oh. Wait. So who was that operative?
Yeah, who's the operative?
Someone is asking in the chat who is moving the camera, so we have a, let's say, camera technician in here. Our favorite and loveliest Kalinka. And also we have Selfa moderating the chat. What is the rune code? Unfortunately, this game is a showcase match between the developers and the influencers, so not just anybody can join here this time. Ooh, Waddy just knifed someone. Waddy has also joined from the other side of the world to play with us today.
Thanks, Wally.
Good to have you.
You're on the wrong side.
Someone is asking what is going on with the servers, and that has been actually very wide issue. That we have seen similar cases in other games too, and we are doing a really big investigation on what might be affecting the servers right now, and we have been doing all kinds of small fixes until we find the actual cause. Is it live? Yes, we are live. So welcome to the Brewery special sneak peek stream, where we are going to have a special showcase match between influencers and developers to showcase the upcoming deathmatch only Brewery map.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My device.
And no, this is just warm-up, so don't start saying too early that the devs are getting wrecked. We are starting the match later. Whatty almost getting another knife kill. He's on the hunt.
Whatty, please. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use this. Oh no, please. You are probably that guy. Yes.
Okay, people want to see Igor's awesome skills, so let me see if I can find him and we can spectate. Oh no, join in.
Oh, hey, you're spectating? Yeah. Oh, I was distracted.
Oh my god.
So right now we're spectating Nigel, who's
No.
actually the
Why? Okay,
the designer of this map.
this is fine. I can feel the pressure.
Alright, but whenever every one of you is ready, we can do the restarts and start the actual best of 3 match in here. So just give me the word and then we can go.
Okay. Should we like rearrange the teams?
Yeah, we should.
Yes. People asking about case giveaways. If you want to take part in case giveaways, the influencers that are playing against us, they are able to host some. So check out the channels of Kinga, Joker, Illshots, Turtle Nuggets, Grey Fox, and Ultima to see if they are streaming right now and if they are doing some giveaways. But if you want to hear all of the questions answered, if you want to hear some details from behind the scenes from the developers of the game, and if you want to take part in the Q&A after the matches, then stay right here.
So which team should we go to? All devs to CT or?
I guess there's a lot of devs on CT now, so.
I'll move there as well.
Alright.
But I can't move. Oh, need to restart.
Date for the next update. Possum, do you have comments for that?
Is it a date and update?
Yeah.
No dates. There's no dates. It's soon.
Alright, so answer is no date, but it's coming soon. Ooh, Grey Fox has joined. We have almost everybody in here and we are starting to get ready to get into the actual best of 3 matches. Are you getting nervous, guys?
Of course.
No.
I will have Igor carry me and Wati.
Igor carry us
Igor
all.
and Wati, please. And Trinico. I think Possum, I and we will be like not good enough. Did we start?
No.
Okay. Whew.
Relax.
Somebody is worried about spawn killers. What do you have to say for that?
So we like on not just the map that we made new, but we also changed some of the team deathmatch design elements. Some of these changes are already there, so people have more spawn protection time. We changed the way that when you have spawn protection and you shoot, it doesn't break your spawn protection. And also we want to change the respawn time. So of course there can be some spawn camping, but it should be limited. It should be very limited and almost non-existent, simply because of the way we changed all this stuff.
Alright, so there you have it. Spawn camping shouldn't be a big problem right now. Somebody commented that Igor died, so someone must have used command or a glitch.
That is the only way to kill him.
Yes. Someone is asking, in the future, will this map be in a diffuse mode also?
Maybe. At least this current one, the Brewery map, it is a team deathmatch only map. And I think it can also work for, we have gun game coming up, so I think this map will also work for that. But with that said, the Brewery is not a diffuse map, so maybe in the future sometime.
Alright, are you guys starting to get ready to start? Because people are getting kinda itchy and anxious to see the real match begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is fine. This is fine.
Okay, should we switch teams and whatnot?
We better.
So at the moment we have more CT than. Oh,
Notorious Joker changes size, and then Brewery changes also, which should be fine.
how's my score? Ouch.
Alright,
I
so
think
Wadi has changed also on the team. Okay. Now they may be a little unbalanced, but taking into account the skill levels, maybe this is the right balance, so maybe we are ready to start.
I think we are.
This is fine. I haven't killed anyone yet, so it's fine. No need.
Okay, let's do it. Come on.
Good luck, have fun.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Let's just focus on not dying. So please,
I
please,
thought someone be a meat shield. Go.
don't rush. No
Alright,
rush.
so now we have actually started. This is the real deal. This is devs versus influencers showcase map of the Brewery deathmatch map. So, looking at the teams, on the dev side, we have Igor, Chinical, Ekonen, Possum, Wadi, and Nigel. And on the influencer side, we have Nuggets, Grey Fox, Joker, and two operatives who we can suspect to be Ulsama and either King or Illshot.
Holy shit. Oh, what did I do? Oh, no!
Hey,
I avenge you. No!
got him.
So it has started out pretty even. Looking at the scoreboard, the influencers are taking a tiny bit of a lead.
Oh wow.
Oh no!
I'm still struggling to pick which gun I will use.
Oh no.
Okay, AK, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
AK seems to be the choice, at least when it comes to the influencers, since Turtle Nuggets and Grey Fox and Joker took half of the developer team down. Ooh, but Waddy has come to save the dev team with a nice double. Igor, you better show your skills.
Am I not at the top?
Ooh, Igor is actually at the top with 7 and 3. Carrying to the best of his abilities.
Okay, this is good. We have like center stage.
Oh yes! Shotgun to the face.
Nigel, wasn't this the gun skin that you made?
This is correct. I made cardboard.
Yeah. So Nigel playing in his own map with his own gun skin.
Oh no, I fell.
And
On the right
Greyfox
side.
thinks that Igor should be called E-God.
I died.
Oh,
Someone is sniping there. I'll see if I can snipe back.
this is bullshit.
Ooh, nice triple Igor. I'm so sorry that I wasn't there to see it.
Please stay back. Look, where? Oh yes. Like, look at the score.
Ooh,
Please don't die.
good shot.
Oh no.
And Greyfox got another double. But the developer team is actually catching on.
Thanks, Waddy.
Only 5 more kills to make it even. You guys can do it.
Oh no! No!
Okay, I'll go outside.
Ooh, you turned just at the wrong time.
Maybe I'll just use M14.
But glad that Woody is here with his koi to save the day.
Oh no!
Go get him! Oh, that was really close. And Trunicle with only 3 health, we'll see if he can do anything with that. But he knows the crooks and...
Alright. Walk around. We need to get outside. And hold middle.
No, no. This is seriously.
The chat is asking me to show Igor please, and chat gets what they want. And they get to see some nice kills. Good job. Oh,
Oh no!
We're almost 10 kills behind. Oh! What? Come on.
Yeah, only if I had better device.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Turbo Herne from the chat has told me to cheer on you, Nikki.
Ah, hello. Thank you. Nice to have you here.
Oh. Yeah, and you're running out of time. The influencer team has taken quite a lead and there is only 3 minutes left. What can the developers do right now?
Please, guys, you're too heavy.
Can we not like just stay inside and let Igor and Matti and Trina pull outside? Because I think most of the deaths are from us.
Ooh, someone from the influencer team has the nice and shiny Tianlong skin equipped. And everywhere I go, I see developer death. This is quite dangerous, so let's see what we can find. From looking at the influencer side, that was a nice kill from Turtle Nuggets. Can he get more? Oh, there was a huge plate of developers, but Possum was there first. Woody almost there with a knife kill, but that kill still.
Matti, we need to win, please, don't knife.
Weapon X is cheering you all. Come on, devs, you can clutch this.
No.
Alright, let's see
Behind
who
us,
can
behind us.
Grey Fox bray on.
I'm so scared they're gonna go out.
No! How is it possible?
Ooh, there's his next.
That's why we need to clear the...
Yeah.
Oh yes!
Next prey was Igor, and there goes Possum. Ooh, but Igor gets his revenge. Let's see where he goes next.
Ready, folks? Where are you trying to go?
Oh, that was very close. Let's see what was his HP, if we can find Joker. Oh, only 34 left, so it was very close, Igor.
Oh man, the score is really bad for us.
Yep.
Oh, there's someone there.
Ooh, nice kill, Waddy. So looking at the scoreboard right now, Igor is on the top on the dev side, and Waddy is close behind.
Oi.
And we have these influencers who have been masked as an operative, both taking the lead on the other side. So we have some real pros here that we cannot give the credit to, unfortunately. So 25 seconds left, and this is looking quite bad for the developers, but this is best of 3 match. So if the developers manage to win the next one, then there's still a chance.
What do you mean if?
Oh, I'm sorry, when the developers win the next match. That was a nice double by Nigel, the designer of this map.
No.
I did alright.
I did horror USB shit.
Okay, let's do it.
This is painful.
I'm getting hot.
Like my device is so potato. I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Joker getting the first kill for the influencer side on round 2. So round 1 went to the influencers, but this time let's cheer on for the devs so that we can see more matches in Brewery. And Trinacle is getting some nice kills over here. But Turtle Nuggets finally gets him down.
Someone watching outside? Please watch outside.
Yeah, I'm like outside. Ooh.
Yeah, get him. Ah, no.
Ah, yes.
Ah, I lost my spot.
Alright, developers seemingly have this nice advantage of communication in this map, so let's see how far it brings them. They are already in the lead, they just need to keep hold of it. Oh, but the influencers quickly took the score to even, are actually going past.
Ah, what?
Okay, watch outside.
Yeah,
So
outside,
if we
outside.
can, if you can stop them from going outside across, then we can hold the middle.
Ooh, Joker with those famous headshots of his. Let's see what he can show us.
I'm not amused.
Oh, what a got the revenge headshot, so he is also taking his sniper, proving that those work fairly well in this map also.
I'm serious.
Ooh, that was close, but the enemy was closer.
They're all over. They're so hardcore.
Ooh, nice job, Igor.
That's the point.
Keep them.
What?
Ooh, he barely just dodged away from the headshot. Let's see if he can catch the sniper. Nice job, so Igor takes down Joker. No more sniping for you.
Haha. Mistakes were made.
Hey.
Alright, Waddy, let's see if you can get those revenge headshots. You can do it. Alright, Joker down, the biggest threat.
What the I have a thing.
There is someone jump sniping and missing. But Waddy is only from one body shot away from dying. So it's very
We need
close.
to push.
And he went down by Nuggets. Everybody is switching to the sniper tactics apparently.
Come on, these guys. They won't die. They refuse.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, nice shot by Ekonen.
Finally.
Them shotguns, man. But there are so many snipers up there, so you better watch out. But fortunately there are so many nooks and crannies in here that you can just jump through and hide from. Unfortunately failed kamikaze knife attack.
Yes.
Oh, Ekonen got a knife kill and I missed it. I'm so disappointed right now. You need to do it again.
Yes.
Oh no!
Did he
Oh,
double
but
kill
Grey
us?
Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, so many snipe kills. This has become sniper wars. Devs, there's only a little bit under 4 minutes, and you're still down on the score.
I know. We are very painful. Oh,
Oh no. I knew it.
we're painfully aware. No, I refuse.
Nice. Let's,
No.
Oh no, no.
Oh, double shotgun kills. Oh, triple.
Come
Everybody's
on.
going down to the shotgun.
Oh no. Oh what? Oh.
Oh, even
Ooh.
Chirico has changed to the sniper.
I think there's might be a spot where you sleep.
Yeah, I've
Ooh,
noticed
that sneak
also.
kill didn't
no.
happen. Oh, and Grey Fox got Trinicle. And I
Okay,
switched
cover me, I
just
go
in time.
close.
Alright, let's see. Knife kill 1.
Cover me.
Knife kill 2.
Oh,
Can this
nice.
man be stopped? No. Well, in the end, yeah.
No. Okay. Knife.
No knife. Just play. Come on, shoot.
Shotgun.
You have a gun.
I go for it. I kill them.
Ooh,
no.
nice headshot. Hey guys, you're
No way.
you're down to 30 kills. You need to really pick it up.
Yes. This is nice. Okay. I do this again.
Oh my god.
Only shotgun.
Where? Thanks for the back cover.
Somebody's asking, will there be any ways for us to win cases? So go check out the streams that the other guys are doing on the influencer side. So Grey Fox, Turtle Nuggets, Ill Shots,
Oi. Oi.
Joka,
Nice, Robbie.
Kinga. All of those guys, if they have their streams on, they may do some giveaways. But if you go there, then you will miss out on all of the questions answered in here. And we will have a Q&A with the map designer very soon.
Oi. Oi.
I think I need to adjust just a little bit my control.
Ooh, get him, Chirico. Oh, but Grey Fox was somewhere behind, taking that headshot. Ooh,
No,
what he
no, no,
almost-
no. I want
There
to.
are so many different kinds of obstacles in here, blocking the view and blocking the shots. So you can take cover in many
okay,
places.
Oh man.
Oh, rubber banding. Oh,
Come on, we can do it. Like 30 kill. Like, let's have a kill every second now and not die.
Okay.
I mean, I can hope for something, right?
Yes.
This is a
If you
massacre.
want somebody not to die, it's a mistake to have me in your team.
Yes.
What the? On left. Oh. Oi.
How? Oh man.
Ah no!
Grey Fox, please.
Ooh, nice shot, Trinicle.
No, it wasn't. Don't be patronizing.
Well, you took him down when he was
Okay.
slaughtering your
No, I got it.
friends.
I get this.
Yeah, but it was not a nice shot.
No need. Terrorista.
Cable was a nice shot.
I wasn't last. Oh yeah.
Oh, so that
yeah.
was the best of 3 influences taking down the developers 2-0. Oh man.
I expected this.
But hey, right now then it is time for us to move to the Q&A section. So everybody in the chat and everybody in the influencers chats also may send us some questions, and we have the level designer of Brewery right here with us.
Yes.
And we also have some other developers like a junior level designer and QA masters or wizards, and also a production wizard, so to say. So we will be looking at all of the chats that we can and try to answer the questions.
I will try and see if I can also see
Alright,
the
so the
chat.
first question is,
Yes.
when about will the map be in beta?
That's gonna be next week.
Alright, so the answer is it's gonna be in the beta next week. So it's coming for you guys very soon, actually.
Come on. No.
It's good to see that people are still enjoying it.
No. God damn it, Fox.
Alright, so there's also a question about the other new map. What can you guys tell about that?
That's a good question.
What can we say about it?
Why?
So Brewery is not the only map that's in the making. We have some, of course, you know, we want to get more maps into the game at some point. So it's not going to stop here. We're going to add more as we get along. And Brewery is just the start of it all. Of course, we're not going to stop after this. So there will be more, and it will be known like what those maps will be in the long run.
Mm. Somebody is also asking, why is the map so small? It feels a lot smaller than the other maps in the game.
Yes, this is correct. We wanted to make a team deathmatch specific map, which means that, like, of course, the diffuse maps are bigger because they need to support the diffuse game mode. And after doing some iterations on this map, we found that this size was the best for what we wanted to convey. So we think this will help for you know, the very quick team deathmatch maps and rounds where people don't spend too much time like walking about. This map can be played with 4 players, but it can also be played with 16 players. So, and still have the same amount of fun.
Yeah, I definitely have noticed that sometimes even in 8 versus 8 games, for example in Bureau, you may be in other side of the map and no one is there, so you have to walk for a while alone.
Exactly.
And of course, when you guys get to test this map, hopefully next week, then you can send us all your feedback. What do you think about the new map size?
Yes.
And also, like, we have the gun game mode planned coming, so this smaller map size kind of fits that game mode better than the larger size as well.
Yep.
So we want to support with the maps also like this fast-paced matches rather than the kind of what would be kind of hardcore-ish diffuse ranked matches.
Yes.
Alright, so also gun game taken into account. Can't wait to get to test that also at some point.
Me neither.
Well, yeah, we'll see if we get to do a gun game special stream also at some point. Clay asks, how long did it take to finish Brewery?
Well, I don't regard it as finished still. There's still some stuff that I want to change to improve its quality even more. But it's taken some time, and the reason is that we want to not only deliver something that looks great but also runs great. So there's been a lot of behind the scenes work in trying to optimize the game, because of course we're making, Critical Ops is a mobile game, so we want to make sure that any device can run our game smoothly. The levels that I make have a great part in that. So it takes more time than usual, but I feel like that this will be a process that at some point will be much, much faster. I don't expect that the future maps that will be coming will need the same time to produce as Brewery before. So.
All right. So somebody is asking, can you shoot through the tanks in the map?
I think you can. I'm not sure. I need to double check that. I'm not sure. They're pretty like wide and big. So I'm not sure if you can actually shoot through the brewery tanks.
All right, and somebody is again asking when are we releasing this map. So no release date yet, but we got the confirmation that you can test the upcoming Brewery map in the beta version next week.
I mean, they are small campers, so.
Guys,
Just like they were
Somebody also asks, are the brewery tanks empty or what's inside them?
That's up to you to decide. I of course I'm the level designer. I can take an actual look inside them, but I don't know. Maybe that's something that only I will know.
Yeah. And also you can just take a look inside them, but I don't know if even you can taste test what's
Maybe
inside
if
them.
you
No.
shoot enough, you can make holes to them. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, somebody suggests that there's kebab also in the tanks.
Of course. The contents of these brewery tanks remain to be unknown and a mystery.
Yes.
You need milk to grow
Did you have some questions from the other chats for me?
Who that?
I'm watching Twitch.
Mm.
If people have questions,
Yeah.
If they want to send questions to us on the Discord.
yes.
Questions.
Alright, so if you have any more questions, be sure to send them to us. There are multiple developers answering them. Alright, here's an interesting question. So, Nigel, what's your personal opinion on the most viable weapon in Brewery?
Most viable weapon in Brewery. So, I think No, I don't think the shotgun is the most viable weapon in Brewery. I feel like submachine guns can work well because there's enough space, for any weapon to do something. So I think if I would really have to pick one specific weapon, it would probably be the P90. But you would have to, make sure that you're not walking in like the outer area, which is more like a sniper alley. Just go inside, find your cover, and use the P90 to blast away like many bullets per second.
Alright, so finally the SMGs are getting some love because we
Yes.
haven't seen them in a while in the scene, at least. People are also suggesting that, of course, AK is the best or SG is the best, but here you got at least one person's opinion. So take it or leave it.
Well, I'm an HK fan, so I really like the gun, which also works in Brewery. It's a good all-round weapon.
Ooh, it is great. HK, it is very underappreciated.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So keep them coming, guys. If you have any questions, now it's the time.
All right, people, people want to see some gameplay with the dev gun. So, if some of you can equip it and break havoc in the brewery map, maybe we can make that happen.
You can wreak havoc with the dev gun. I don't recall the code also.
I don't have the D.
Okay, let's see. Trinico, did you do that before DevCon? Hello? Oh, of course you. Oh, no need. Okay. Then we're here with people who don't even know how to get the gun.
And somebody asked, will there ever be 2 layers of the map, like underground and main? But doesn't this level kind of go on 2 levels?
Yes, there is elevation and vertical gameplay in this map. There's not that much. We've tried doing some stuff like vertical gameplay, like extreme tunnels and you know, higher buildings and stuff like this. And we just tested out, iterated on it, and we found that this was at least like the best in between way that we could go. So there is some elevation going on, which is pretty much absent in most of the other maps. So let's hope that this will be like a trend, because I really like expanding the play area, not just horizontally but also vertically. So there is vertical gameplay in Brewery, yes, but there's probably not going to be like a tunnel or anything. I don't see that happening.
Alright, and one of the questions is, can you add a feature to chat with our friends? So Possum, what do you gotta say about that?
There's some interesting news regarding chat. I'm not gonna tell more, but let's just say that we have something in the works.
Alright, so there you got your answer, Beasley. So let's say you can stay hopeful.
And always look at the roadmap.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So our mods have been linking the roadmap into the chat, and be sure to watch it and check it out, and be sure for mods to link it again. So our roadmap actually features all of the upcoming features that we have planned and that we have confirmed into the game, and also the estimate releases. And that is actually updated every single week, pretty much all the time. Whenever there's new news, it will be there. Somebody asks, can you please fix servers as soon as possible? And the answer is
no.
Yes.
Okay. I just create the maps. I don't do anything with the server, so.
They are being fixed as fast as we can, just as fast as we go.
Alright, somebody is asking that, have you guys thought about having some ranked only or tournament only maps in the future?
Ranked only or tournament only?
Actually, yeah.
Well, the maps on their own are already like they're candidates to have that. So, in terms of our responsibility, which is level design, we just provide, let's say, the play area and how they are going to be used in either ranked or competitive or whatever. We don't really have much to say about that, I guess. But of course, we'll try to make the maps as played properly.
Yeah. And theoretically, it's possible to limit the map pool for the ranked or like the quick matches versus the ranked, yeah, that is possible, but we haven't really thought of that.
No, and exactly that, we haven't thought about that, because we just make the maps and let other people decide how they are going to be used. So
All right. Also, Clay's asking, is there any specific way you plan out your design beforehand? So, pretty much your design process in making maps.
Yeah. So for me personally, of course, for me it's important to know and understand the game completely. So, uh, I the way I see it is I try to translate like the game mechanics as best as possible in a playable environment. So my process before that is first, of course, researching it, and then I make some like gray box or a test level layout and see if it works. See if if for example, if I were to make a diffuse map or whatever, I would check like how long does it take to get to a certain bomb spot and all that stuff. So first I sketch it out. Sometimes I do it on paper, and sometimes, or most of the time, I actually do it in the editor that I am using at that point. And then it's just testing, adjusting, testing, adjusting, and at some point it's done. So that's pretty much how I do it. So it depends. Sometimes I sketch it out, and sometimes I just make it directly and continuously adjust it. So that's at least how I approach it.
Yeah, for me it's pretty much, quite the same. I really like to do some sketching on paper, just like rough lines and figure out the routes from spawns to depending on what type of the map is going to be. Is it going to be diffuse or TDM? Also, I like to see like what theme is the map going to be beforehand, like so I can really figure out what kind of rooms or hallways there's going to be. So yeah, and also a lot of research on
definitely a lot of research.
What kind of for example like CS:GO, what kind of maps they have on the different game modes and stuff like that. So yeah, but pretty much the process is the same as for Nigel. Just roughly first sketch it on paper, and then fast as possible get a 3D model layout done so we can test it out as soon as possible.
Yes.
So yeah, testing is quite important for us. So we try to test the maps before this is the first time we're showing this to public, but this has been tested out pretty quite a lot of times. So yeah, a lot of testing.
Yes.
Yeah, and somebody is asking that, do we get to play this now or what? And again, the answer is the Brewery map will be available for beta testers on Android and iOS sometime next week. And the full release of the map is still to be announced. It will be after the beta test is done. As you have seen probably today here, there are still some things happening that maybe shouldn't happen. So we are going to take care of everything that doesn't actually belong into the game or into the map or shouldn't happen. All of the bugs will be gotten rid of before you get to enjoy this beautiful new map.
And of course this is alpha, so it's
Yeah.
not done.
Yeah, so what you are seeing right now is actually the alpha version of the Brewery and the Brewery patch. So it is not done, but it will coming to you when it is done. And of course, adjustments will be done accordingly if needed. Somebody's asking, what is your plans next? What are you going to do after Brewery is out?
Learn to play better.
Well,
yeah,
I think it's pretty safe to say that we have some other maps in progress at the moment. So
Yes.
hopefully you'll hear more about the other maps soon as well.
Yeah, indeed. So after Brewery, this is still a work in progress. So when this is done, I will be focusing on future maps and all that stuff. Because of course I want to make more and give you guys some more stuff to play. So yeah, that's what I will be focusing on after Brewery.
Alright, so keep expecting that. So, as we have said on the community live streams multiple times, we of course want to give you guys awesome new features and also new stuff to play with, be it new maps or weapons or cool new skins or anything. The game is not done yet, and after 1.0 it won't be done in a sense for a long time. We will add and change stuff along the way for years to come, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, but hey, this stream has been going on for about an hour or so. We have had a fun time getting our butts kicked by our lovely influences. So if you haven't yet, please check out Kinga, Joker, Ilshot, Turtle Nuggets, Grey Fox, and Ultima, who joined us today. And before we leave off, do you have any final words to give to our lovely players today?
Someone want to say something?
It's late, go to bed.
No, I mean, thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. I really hope, at least for me personally, to bring out the Brewery map as best as I can and as fast as possible to you guys, so you can also play it. Of course, I'm open for feedback, but please don't spam my inbox. I'm not sure if I can handle that, but no, thank you for viewing. So, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. That's all I have to say.
Alright, so it is time for us to end the stream today. So, because we had this special stream for you guys on this weekend, that means that we won't have the community live stream next Monday. But don't worry, after that we will be back on full force. So, we'll just have to leave you guys waiting for the map to come for the beta, and then you can go and test it out. But in the meanwhile, you can just check out all of our wonderful influencers and see their streams and videos about the map, and then we'll just get to smash it on in Brewery. So thank you guys for joining, have a wonderful night, and we will see you next time. So bye bye.
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 Bye.